Building decks the hard way. Have fun with Hardleg. It's time to play some Yugioh. It's the Deck Build Challenge. Hey, what's up, you funny fucking French flipping from friendly fuck friends? And welcome to the Deck Build Challenge. I am your host, Hardleg Joe. Joining me today, two co-hosts, one of which is new. He goes by the name Arsion.
Hello, ladies and gents.
And then joining me also, a recurring co-host. He's been here once before. He's the Sunder from Down Under. And by Down Under, I mean Canada. The Gemini God.
Hi everyone, glad to be here again.
And once again, we are doing an alphabet challenge, if you couldn't tell from the thumbnail. I need to announce this stuff anyway. It starts with F, which I'm sure will not be rude or crude in any way whatsoever. So it's only cards that start with F, and as with before, these two are the winners of a Patreon tournament. I had a monthly tournament, starts with F challenge, and these were the top two decks. So you guys want to go ahead and click your things, and we can jump right into this. Normally I already... Okay, now we're good. We're good.
Down turbo, here I go. Ooh,
You'll have to excuse me. I chugged a bunch of chocolate milk right before this, and now my voice is like black. I've got a little bit of coughs.
Combo.
Also, this is surprisingly cool. Oh, there we go.
Well, you opened the combo and I opened poorly.
Yee.
Okay.
Fire Kings.
And I
And I
completely
think
forgot.
I never, and now that I think of it, I think I never drew this thing in the tournament. So I'm not sure how it will go.
Yeah, it's been it used to be that like every month after a week after the tournament or a couple weeks we would record it. But a combination of still recovering from April Fool's Day stuff and crossover month, and me being sick, and this just being the Deck Build Challenge International Edition, has forced us to wait several weeks before this, so I don't remember a fucking thing about this challenge.
The only thing I remember is that it's
Flower
the
card.
second one I win in a row.
The only thing I remember is Fire Kings. Only Fire Kings.
Fire Kings and Flower Guardians. All right.
No, there was only two people playing Flower Guardians.
A sad state of affairs.
I saw some Fluffle players.
Yeah, Fluffle. See, you had Fluffle and Frightfur, but you couldn't play polymerizations. That kind of
You
slowed
can
them down a
run
little
Fusion Substitute.
Oh, they had Fusion Substitute. You still got to get
Fusion
the creatures on the field, though.
Fusion Substitute and Fighter and
Frightfur Factory.
Fluffle. Yeah, Fighter Factory. That's it.
Something like that.
Spam monsters, cause I like to. Let me just.
Well, at
cheat a
least
little bit.
I
I'm
will.
cheating.
You're stacking.
Flower stacking. Cheating! I always forget that, like, you think of F archetypes, and I always forget that, like, Cardians are actually Flower Cardians.
Mhm.
And that they're Warrior Dark.
Yeah,
Well,
they're Dark
I-
Warriors for some reason.
I didn't see any flower guardians before.
Yeah, there was only two.
No, I mean not in the tournament. Just I never
Yeah.
dueled against them.
Ever.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea to start reading all of them right now.
No. Flower Guardians are famous for being one of those
Yeah.
decks where it's like, I'm gonna go get a drink, you just do your combos, and I'll trust that you know what they do.
Well, I don't know what they do, so I'm like, should I hold A and start reading?
They're weird.
They're really weird.
From what I understand, they're based off of some other like a traditional card game.
Yeah. Well, you wanna see something funny?
Like
Here we
haha
go.
funny.
Yeah. Whee!
What?
Synchro
That's a
for
big
10.
How did you synchro for 10 with
Eh.
11?
There's a
I-
Judge.
Well, I think Well, I truly want to. Okay, I just saw it.
Judge.
There's a one of the Cardians is like
The tuner can count all the Cardians as level 2 if he's used as a synchro summon.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
nice boy.
or something
Just
like
got
that.
this on board. The question is, do I want to do it? Yeah.
And that's
Willow,
basically,
which-
flower Cardians are just all like, every time you activate their effects, you draw a card, and if it's a Cardian, you can activate another Cardian effect. And if you can get 5 of the right ones on the field, then you can make a big boss monster. And if you can't, then most of the time you're just stuck with a bunch of either 2,000 beat sticks or 1,000 beat sticks.
Or 100 beat sticks.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which are the worst kind of beat sticks.
Let me just.
One of the worst kinds. There's 0
Get-
attack beat sticks.
Wee.
Something got. I
Yeah.
was too focused speaking
That
to
was
see
me.
what happened.
That was me.
I think he looked at the top 3 cards of your opponent's
Yeah,
deck,
no,
placed
but
them on the
Chalice.
top or bottom in any order.
Alright then, go.
Oh, well, something's negated.
Yeah, light flare. When the Fire Guardian monster attacks.
You. I'm half tempted to start reading everything, but I'm just like, should I?
Flower Guardian,
Oops.
or the 5 lights, or Light Flare, whatever his name is, he's the only one you really need to. It's during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap card, you can negate and destroy it.
Woo!
Well, I'm glad I already have my Fire King Island on the field.
And I think that's it.
And-
Yeah, and then there's another one
No.
that like stops them from being targeted, I believe.
Yeah. That's
That's a lot of damage.
the level 8 one.
Yep, and then there's a level 6 one and a level 4, no one cares about those.
There's a
Oh,
2 level
that's
6 one.
that's nice. I drew a trap card
Perfect. 10 out
to
of 10.
try to out stuff. Yeah, I'm sure this trap card will be very useful against Light Flare.
It's okay, if you have Forbidden Chalice, you can negate him and then activate it.
This is like one of the only buffy boss monsters who doesn't completely lose to kaijus.
Oh wow!
Because if you get kaijus, I can throw another Flower Guardian. Any other Flower Guardian from my extra deck.
If this face-up synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect while its owner controls it, I don't think summoning a kaiju is a card effect.
But it's destroyed by
leaves the
but it's
field. I don't know.
yeah, because it's still a cost for a card effect your opponent activated.
Well, yeah, it's a cost. It's not a card effect. Isn't that how?
I don't know. I think it works like that. I
Well,
don't
Joe, you play Dark Worlds. Do Dark Worlds
Nah.
get trigger when Dark World trigger when they're discarded as cost? I'm not sure anymore.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but those are not dark ones. Yeah, I don't know.
The
No,
leaves the field is always a weird.
gathering.
Yeah, but it says by an opponent's card effect. So
Someone in the
you-
comments can let us know. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter because,
That's
as
good.
far as I know, there's no kaijus that start with F.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
checked.
Well, so that went fast.
Well.
Like most Cardian duels, people always ask me to play Flower Cardians, and it's like,
No, they're not fast. They're slow until they're slow sometimes.
everything every time I've tried them, it's been fast because it's either been I get the nuts first turn and I make the huge unkillable board, or I don't and then I get OTK'd because I can literally put up no defense. There's like no in between with Cardians. Either you do combos for 10 minutes and have the huge synchro monster, or you lose.
Normally, Flower Guardians deck with without the F restriction attempts to make Ryuja before making Light Flow.
Hmm.
Well, while we're here talking about Flower Cardians, let me give a big old hard-leg Patreon shout-out to Robert Roosingh. I don't know if he has anything to do with Flower Cardians, but I'm going to pretend that he is a flower, and he's quite a card, if you know what I mean. But yeah, seriously, he does donate to the Patreon a lot, so thanks to him. He's been a kind gentleman. He is the most Robert of all Roosinghs. You guys know him, right?
Oh, here you go.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm pretty
Open
sure he's
another
not
combo.
in the Discord, so I don't think you know. But I appreciate you
I-
trying to help me out.
I think I don't know. I think I saw the probably because it's in the shout because you shouted him out a few
I've
times
shouted him
already.
out many times before.
Wait, Gemini, you're running 50 cards.
I don't remember. It's been 45 days since I've last played this deck until today.
It's
Doesn't
50
go.
card fucking Fire Fist.
It's
No, it's Fire Kings. Fire Fist.
well,
Fire
50
Knight.
cards worked for me last time. I ran a 50 card Evolsar deck and it worked.
50 starts with F. It's the F challenge.
Yeah.
Special summon 4 Flower Cardians.
40 also starts with F, so it's not a valid explanation.
Shh. I'm trying to help you out here. I gotta point out reality.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Yeah. Anytime you open with Flower Gathering, it's just like, oh hey, this is a
Oh hey,
great start.
I never actually resolved this card against 4 monsters.
Floodgate Trap Hole, I knew it.
Every
Yeah, but now I
time.
have peaks.
But
I
you-
have it. Oh, you know, there's a problem with that. That doesn't work. They can still be tributed, boy.
And that's why I should have spent more time reading the card effects.
It
I mean-
doesn't say face up.
either way, he has to be able to tribute over all of them, otherwise he can't synchro.
I
Joe.
mean, he can synchro the level
Have
8.
you played Flower Guardians?
How do
I
I?
can do it.
They can do it. Somehow. I don't know, the other problem I had with them is that, like, their art's different, but it's like, to me, it's like, these are all just pictures of cards. And the names are so long.
Draw a card, and if you do,
Show it to your
Well,
opponent, and if it's a Flower Cardian...
I just got screwed up because I
Hey.
didn't read the card effect. So now I will not do this mistake again and start
Hey, guys.
reading every single one.
Oh, well, Joe, just do a speed, do a speed effect. So it will take long.
Ah,
Must be special
Damn it.
summoned by tributing,
It just-
except Flower Cardian Deer. Maple with Deer.
oh, my fairy box.
Not your fairy box, I'm sorry.
If he had
Ah.
known.
We don't need this. Another one.
You see,
Hey.
he can do it.
Whee! Oh,
I think I've seen that effect before.
Perhaps.
Just
So-
bricks away. I punish you.
Reveal any number, shuffle those cards in your deck, draw the same number of cards.
Guess what? Not the cards I wanted. Let's see if I can. Just stall till bricks. Not. Oh, here we go. That's the one I wanted.
And then if it is, you could destroy a monster. Does that get an effect?
Whee! No.
It gets an effect to special summon another Fire King from the graveyard.
Ah.
Why are you running?
I'm surprised you didn't play that face up. Doesn't it have like a negation? Or do you not have another like fire monster in your
I don't
hand?
have another fire monster in my
Oh.
hand.
A sad state of affairs, to be certain.
You know what? Let me just say get them. No, I give you gifts.
I give you gift. I hope you enjoy.
Well, the question is, do I want? Nah, I'll just go for the OG play. Whee!
Well then.
No, I'm not done.
I'm not done. I need to play more cards.
Yeah.
Tribute a card. Draw a card. If you do, if it's a Flower Cardian, summon a card.
Hey,
I'm not
Draw a
sure
card.
if
If you do, if it's a Flower Cardian, summon a card. Draw a card. And if you do, okay,
no Forbidden Graveyard.
it's not a
and
Flower
that's an
Cardian.
OTK, and that's an OTK.
The chain
Yeah, the
stops.
OTK deck.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well then. I guess we're gonna do a revenge duel. Take out Lightfire.
Light flare, alright.
Let's see what you can do without that thing as we go into the revenge duel.
Oh.
Can I keep my side deck?
Sure. And while we're here in between duels, waiting for the siding to decide if they side, I want to give another Hardleg shout-out to Christian Meek, good old CS Meek. He's been here for a while, he continues to donate, he is a fine and dandy gentleman, and he is on the Discord, although he hasn't talked as much lately, but he still does talk, he's a pretty nice guy. He's been on the Deck Build Challenge a few times. I call him the Meekness when no one's around.
Alright, let me just do a thing I want to. Not OTK.
Let's hope so. I mean, if you still OTK, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Guess what? Open the combo.
Maybe I should have had you take Flower Gathering out. I just forgot because it was like 8 minutes between when you activated it and when the end of your turn was.
That's the trick.
My trick, Cap. I'm always activating everything.
Whee!
I'm surprised the other Flower Guardian player, I wonder what his deck was like. Why he didn't dominate
Flower
this.
Guardians, Fire Kings. Oh no, I'm stacking. How can I cheat?
Yeah, this deck always, like,
No, that's my card! The
haha!
fraud freeze.
Fraud freeze! Stop cheating, it says.
This is actually a redirect.
When your opponent
Once per
special summons
turn,
monsters from the hand. Turn to the hand all special summon cards. Either player controls a Flower Guardian Synchro. Send this card to the graveyard. Brutal.
My fraud freeze. How can I freeze my fraud?
How will I be able to do anything? The real question is, can you compete with the 2,000 beater and a bunch of 100s?
And the 10th and 1,000, please. Don't know.
I want one guy to just have like 10 attack. 10 attack, 10 defense.
Yeah, it will be broken. Who you gonna kill?
Normal summon.
Yeah.
I'd say probably the one that doesn't have its effect negated.
The one that doesn't have his effect negated gives him a card if it's destroyed.
By opponent's
I'm
card
not sure.
effect.
I went too fast.
Whoops.
To
be fair, there's a lot to read.
To be fair,
Well, I also didn't want. I want to read, but I don't want to take 3 minutes to make sure that I read everything. Because first, I'd probably scrub the timer, and second, I'd probably 2/3 of the episode would probably be just me reading.
Welcome to Flower Guardians.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I don't really like them, but I kind of respect them in the same way that I respect Kristrons as being one of those decks that, like, if you know how to play it, it just feels like your opponent just doesn't know what to do.
Whee!
They're like, there's so much stuff happening and things, especially in real life. You take this to locals, people are like, what does that do? And you just hand them the card, and you're like, you can read it.
You just
Like,
hand them
but
the card,
there's a miniature novel worth of text on these things.
Yeah, then hand them the card, go for lunch.
Hand them the cards, hand them the wiki. There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go, boy.
Yeah, it's like once you know what you're doing, then your opponent's just like, oh,
How to reach the 40 minutes mark in a tournament.
Yeah, Joe.
Play Flower Guardians against someone who never saw them before.
That's what you do.
Wait, I know.
You play
Play
a deck.
Flower Guardian Byrne
Flower Guardian Bird.
with the new time rule.
Flower Guardian and Poison of the Old Man.
Yeah. Whee!
Oh hey, you can link.
What?
Oh hey, Firewall Dragon starts with F. Who would have thought? Learning all sorts of trivia here.
Hey,
You have no spell traps to destroy.
can still use his effect though.
He's a deer. He's maple with deer.
Yeah. Very dear to my heart.
God, Colin. That was a good one.
Upgrade, go.
Paulwuna with
Hey.
Phoenix. Yeah, that always, it's like there's Cherry Blossom and then there's Cherry Blossom with curtains.
Yeah.
There's all like version and then tilted version.
Yeah.
That has a curtain.
It's not always a curtain, it's like, you know, this one is like, I don't even know what a peony is. I guess it's some kind of plant.
Let me say, snow
I
go
imagine
away.
it's the big I imagine it's the big flower on the card.
Yeah.
No.
It's like
Alright, button face go.
attack with firewall.
No, Phoenix. Cause I get to draw a card. Woo!
When inflicts battle damage, draw a card. Oh, okay. But you don't get to reveal it, and if it's a flower card, you search it, and then draw a card and reveal it, and if it's a flower card, you search it, and then draw a card and reveal it. It feels like that's entirely what flower cardians are.
Yeah, detectives focus on making your opponent question themselves and accidentally walking out of the game.
Yep. I almost feel like I should play them now, just so I know what they... Just to go into things and be like, hi, I'm sorry, I know you came here to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead you came here to watch me play Flower
Nah.
Cardian Solitaire. I hope you don't mind.
Nah, fam. Alright, let me just make a thanks, TCG. You're really good at naming cards. Whee!
Moonflower viewing.
Whee!
And if it's a flower cardian, you can spend...
Whee!
You
Look, it's
activated this
Tornade.
effect, skip your draw phase of your next turn.
Look, it's a bootleg Tornade.
What is?
Willow.
Card...
No, look at the artwork.
Oh, the artwork. Okay.
It's bootleg Tornade.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Is Trunade a Willow? And then that one has, what was it? That monster, the Wicked Avatar. The giant, like, black ball of doom.
Yeah.
Although apparently it's zebra grass with moon.
Let me just get this out. It doesn't hurt me anymore.
That's weird. How come those
No.
two have, like, cards on, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards on them, and the other ones are just, like, generic art thing?
Cause Konami.
Or are they all references? Are those Blazewing butterflies?
I have no idea.
Huh.
I think Crane is Crane.
And maybe Maple with deer is that one beast deer, I forget its name. Paulwuna is a Predaplant with the perfectly ultimate great moth. No idea what pine is. Looks like two pine cones. Oh, and zebra grass is the frickin' Naturia Cosmo Beat.
Whee!
Oh, hey. Stuff is actually happening on the other side of the field. I forgot you even had a deck.
What is this? Yeah, I think we can cut here. Well, we made plays.
Blah,
I
blah,
made-
blah,
I
draw
made
a card, and if it is, look at the top 3 cards.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if there is something related to destruction. When this card is used as a synchro material, you can treat, okay.
Treat everything as level 2.
Whee!
That's what all the tuners...
Wait, you can treat it and all other synchro materials that have a level as level 2 monsters.
Yep.
So you're telling me you can synchro with stuff that don't have a level, Konami?
No, it's
relevant.
all other monsters that have a level. You must.
You can treat it and all other synchro materials that have a level.
They're saying you can't synchro with Ixie monsters.
Yeah, but exactly, when this card is used
Listen.
as a synchro material,
They needed to hit
it says to treat all synchro materials that have a level. So
they
you mean you
needed
can
to
have
hit the
synchro...
writing mark.
Yeah, they just wanted to
So-
make it. They just wanted to make it clear that you couldn't use Ixie monsters, because I believe there is some stuff that Yugioh can do where he turns like Ixie monsters and like their ranks are treated as levels, and you can use them as synchro
No.
material.
That's actually a card. Shing Song Magician. Does that?
Yeah. It's young something magician.
Ching Chong magician.
Ching Chong. I'll never forget that. It's one of those famous like autocomplete things that used to be on like early Google, where if you type in like why do Asian people, and one of the first thing that comes up is speak the Ching Chong language.
Oh, Phil.
It's like
I'm technically Asian, right?
no, I did not know that.
Technically, Israel is in Asia.
Well,
Whee!
I apologize.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh hey, light shower. I took a light shower earlier this morning. It's pretty
Good
nice.
job. No, you didn't. You woke up like half an hour ago.
I like to pretend. Don't ruin the illusion. Everyone doesn't need to know I wake up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see. Your opponent cannot target flower guardians with card effects. Also, they can be destroyed by card effects.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it would even be a good idea to target one of your cards and with one of your flower guardian cards that before the synchro summon and return them to the hand so that you can summon them again and draw another card.
Whee!
That would seem like a dumb idea to me.
Cherry Blossom. I don't know what card that's supposed to be.
Oh, there's like a level 2 normal monster.
Huh.
Those hands, like... Just some dumbass level 2 normal monster.
Well, I did meet flower guardians in the tournament, and
perhaps we need to do more duel. Either way.
Activate Storming Mirror Force hand trap.
Yeah, Storming Mirror Force hand trap. Well, if you know anything about me, I don't like hand traps, so I wouldn't be.
Activate.
So even if
Fred reboot.
Burn me with the effect.
Yeah.
It's like Red reboot, but with fundamental differences.
I die.
Quick change finish. Change.
Wow. A deck that kills me with a monster effect and a draw phase. What is this? Trick Stars?
Yes, this is Trick Stars.
This is big, blocky, square Trick Stars that aren't nearly as cute.
Are we doing the second match? Or?
No, I think we've seen enough.
No, come on.
He's already dead. There's nothing else we can do or say.
Yeah.
Should I can side the flower gathering out?
No, I think we're good. It's been a fun little match. It's interesting to see flower guardians.
Well, we can continue. Well, you can continue to destroy me after Joe finishes, but
yeah, I think people have probably seen enough flower guardians. Although, comment in the comments if you'd like to see a flower guardian. What a deck!
Well, I'll be in the comments.
Joe, tip, Rota, and Allure of Darkness.
Oh, okay, we'll do.
And not flower gathering. Do not run it. It's not good. No, it's actually not good.
Oh well. Well, any other last words from you, Gemini? Nope, he's dead.
Don't say anything. I don't have anything else to say except that I never seen flower guardians. I didn't think they would do something like that.
He's like, I had a Fire Fist deck, or King deck. I assure you it was in there. It just didn't get a chance. Alright. Well, anyway, until next time, good luck. And
have fun, I guess.
Okay, there you go. Bye.
And have fun not playing.
La 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 la.